Howdy folks, I'm Keith Bowen. This is Hard Rock University, Timbering Montana B, Middle Decline, Part 2. Okay, so I got the first timber set in properly with the bottom spread enough to allow the ladder track to go down. All this right here is just temporary. It's something so I can hook the head frame and start running the carriage up and down, so you can start moving that rock there. I got to get it cleared out to that next step you see down there. That's the cross piece underneath that timber set. I need to get this cleared out so I can put in a new timber set this side of it and get it done. Now, here are the two major pieces of the head frame here. They hook together in the middle. They're small and light enough to pack up the hill by one person if you don't mind losing your breath. And that plank there is again a temporary thing for the moment to give me a little extra height because of where that temporary piece wound up in there. So let me start putting it together. We'll see how all this goes. Okay, well, putting the head frame together and setting it in place wasn't that hard, but I'd mismounted the winch, so I had to flip it, drill some new holes and stuff. That's why it's changed so much time-wise here. And the cable seems to be running pretty good. Now it's time to get the carriage, see how it all works. Okay. Looks like we're ready for action here. Seems almost silly for this short a distance. We're getting to the point where it's really hard to just pick a bucket up. And there we are at the bottom of the thing. So now I just got to get down in there and start filling some buckets and sending them up. So this ladder track can extend as far as you want, as far as the winch can reach. We're building a slightly steeper angle, so we'll have a platform to work on down there where we're digging bottom. Then we just haul it up like this. Take a bucket. Boy, a little heavy. Now by kind of wrapping it around here, I've got a belay and a friction brake. Hold it, hold it. Whoa! Be careful where you put your controller. And there we go. Then you just need somebody to offload it and bring the pulley back up. Okay, since we don't have a big brute down at the bottom there, I've been sending 1/3 buckets down so that Eva can offload them and kind of combine them at the bottom. But once it gets to the bottom, the person down there offloads and either sends it up with nothing on it or with an empty bucket like Eva's doing 2 out of 3 times. Now when you pull it up, take it and just run the cord into a pile. As long as you do it smooth with big loops and on top of itself, it'll feed out real easily. Or at least it's been doing here. This is 80 feet. I don't know what would happen if you had more. It's also real easy to get your feet caught underneath it, so be careful. So anyhow, that's how the system works. Hauling material up, sending it down to where we can get to it with a quad by the high line, and this whole thing tears down and stows away in about 30 minutes. So happy prospecting and keep it safe out there.